One Piece, chapter 1067, Punk Records. I'm excited for this one because I don't. I think I've seen two panels. I've seen the cover story for this one, and I saw a panel with Lucci on this one too. But other than that, I managed to stay unspoiled. Yeah, let's get it. One Piece, chapter 1067, Punk Records. Alright, let's see. Jeremiah 66, Cold Blooded Voyage, Volume 24. I forget, who are you again? Judge versus Caesar. And then obviously Caesar and Judge were part of Matt together. Oh no, actually no. No. He wasn't. He wasn't on Matt. Was he? It was Vegapunk, Judge, and Queen, not Caesar. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I'm most curious. What happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb. Says Bonnie to Vegapunk. Okay, so we start off with Bonnie and Vegapunk after. Okay, cool. So we're getting some Kuma backstory just now. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. It was getting a tad too long, so we're not talking about hair here. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. Jesus fucking Christ. Almost as tall as a. His head was almost as tall as a giant. He's a devil fruit user. He's a devil fruit user. I heard rumors about it being big, but it's like it was like an air balloon. Oh well, that's because I ate the like he bites his tongue. Pardon me. I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge and makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. So not only is he a genius, he ate a devil fruit that makes him remember fucking everything. Okay, I understand the head now. I understand the head. Cool. And now I have the largest brain in the world and it continues to grow. Punk in the back. Still, did you put it somewhere? And Chopper's like, that's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Naturally. Wow. Of course, Chopper is now really excited. Does that mean you're dumb now, old guy? Because you got your brains out. Don't write off a genius, you rascal. See this apple here? It's an antenna. Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg? That's the hangar where I keep my brain. Oh wow, okay. What? Isn't that way too big? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brain waves. Oh, that's so interesting. So basically, he's just a giant computer. He's just like a biological computer. You met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? Okay, Atlas. That's one of my clones. There are six on the island. You're a ninja. Says Lou. Each one is a facet of myself and an expert on their own key field of study. You get my full personality if you combine them, but they can get six times their work done apart. What the? Okay, we get a little bit more. Okay, what? And we get a panel with all of the Vegapunks. Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Since the disposition and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. So it's kind of like the six paths of pain with information thing, but like a little bit more advanced. No, it is actually like when Naruto uses the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and his clones gain like experience, and when they disappear, that experience goes to Naruto's. It's just like that, just with like permanent things. And we get the actual like the number system again. Number one, Logic Shaka. Two, Evil Lilith. Three, Flair Edison. Four, Wisdom Pythagoras. Five is Wrath Atlas, and six is Desire York. Look, obviously Luffy doesn't understand the shit that's going on, and Jim is just like, you all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Ha. Pun. Pun. Just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain, all of humanity will have access to my knowledge. Are we getting a Wi-Fi thing here? We're getting some Wi-Fi? Punk records. Then, if the population of the world went to update punk records themselves, it'll create a series of information that surpasses what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity will share one mind. So basically, buddy, you're talking about the internet. I'm sorry to tell you, it sucks. People suck on the internet. So I'll be able to study medicine from all over the world, naturally. Vegapunk, my boy. People suck on the internet. Woo! Says Choppa. Jinbei! But if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? You sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea. But science will never progress if you spend all day worrying about stuff like that. Okay, so his love style is Pe. Pe. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why Dad's been turned into a heartless weapon. Why? Stop it, Bonnie. That being saber is defective. Okay. She turned on the bean saber. I'm sorry, the bean saber, not the lightsaber, and is threatening Vegapunk. Stop it, Bonnie. That bean saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my dad back to normal. If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him will make you a lot of enemies, says Jinbe. Hit the off switch, Bonnie. That bean attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. Oh, so that's why it's effective. What the fuck? Yeah. So she doesn't like bugs? She went unconscious. Check it out, Bonnie. A giant stag beetle. She's foaming on her mouth. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She fainted. Vega. I fucking love Luffy. That makes perfect sense. Of course, Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon just like Kaido really appeared there? Oh, he's talking about his fruit. Oh, you're talking about Momo, says Luffy. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on Punk Hazard. Hmm? Defective? What do you mean? That was an artificial fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources, but I couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido, but it worked out just fine. He can still spit fire and he's super strong and he's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that awesome. And his color? Pink. Drat, you see, another monumental failure. He's a failure because he's pink instead of blue. Sorry, I'm reading through the chapter so fucking fast, but I'm enjoying this so much. I made it. Okay, that's interesting though. So yeah, you can create artificial level truth by studying the lineage factor of a person. So yeah, okay. So it is. It's been said that okay, the lineage factor is basically the DNA, and devil fruits just change your DNA completely. Monumental fail. What's wrong with that? And Jim's like, I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. What about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Marijua about 200 years ago. 200 years ago? Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago. What? No way! Hmm. It objectively remains unknown. I hear it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. So it was probably a relic from the old kingdom that was still active and tried to attack Marijua. It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. That's why they hid it here to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Good job on finding this place from the town. Yeah. Good job on finding this place. From the town, the entrance should look like a wall. We just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were playing old lots. All that senile. Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, this is interesting. We go to Shaka and Sanji's and Robin's group in the lab. 200 years ago, that's around the time the fishermen rights movement started to gain ground. Okay, by around the time the fishermen wanted to like start getting their rights and not be treated like actual fish. So you're saying that robot climbed the rail and they're looking at Luffy and the other Vegapunk through a monitor. And Shaka's like, most likely. I created Vegaforce 01 based on what I learned from it. But I like the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. Damn. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. There's, Frank, it's like there's something even you couldn't recreate. It's power source. In the past, they had a power source that will append or model ideas of what's possible. Okay, so that's probably what Lily was talking about, trying to create an artificial sun. Every panel that Nami and Robin are in are great. Well, at any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl though? Asked Nami. And Usopp, wow, that's Jewelry Bonnie. She's a pirate. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. Yeah, she did so. And by the way, the way Vegapunk's heads work, it's crazy. Somebody yells. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg her to forgive you, old man. Says, you young idiot, like you know anything about her. There's something I have to give her. Ooh, probably a letter from Kuma explaining everything. Please, or probably like a dial. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Huh? Okay, so he wants to get away from the government finally. Cool, cool, cool. And then we cut to the ocean with the Cypher Pole, destroying the mechanical beast. This is Cypher Pole. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets? Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonnie was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. Okay, and we have government officials. Hattori, Lucci, Stussy, Kuma. This is the panel that I saw. Stussy, Kaku, and the Nephilim Kuma in the back too, along with a couple more like government employees. Shaka, that's a government ship. It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. I said we just hang this riffraff over. After all, the Lucifer is an assassin, right? Says Lilith. Just like in the most cheery way possible. What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back, says Usopp. No, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Don't you worry, Robin Chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Okay. Ooh, Shaka, my boy. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining the request to dock. Huh? I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that, so prepare for battle. Huh? And then we jump to Kamabaka Kingdom. Kamabaka Kingdom, Grand Line. Dragon-san, Kuma-san's acting weird. Kuma-san, wait, we're trying to repair you, says Lindbergh. Kuma-san. Okay, and we see Beloberi, Karasu, Inazuma, Lindbergh, and a couple other people that I don't recognize. What's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? Kuma-san, where are you going? You're not supposed to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. And Kuma just starts running away. What's with him? I don't know. Kuma-san, come back. And he just keeps falling. Talk to us, Kuma. Where do you want to go so bad? And Dragon's just yelling at him to come back. Like, where do you want to go? Stay with us. We're not done fighting. The revolutionary army is just getting started. Okay, I like that from Eva. We're just getting started. Break next week. Ah, fuck, we're getting a break. Okay, fine. Okay, 1067. Okay, so either Kuma wants to protect, either wants to go to his kingdom and protect it, or maybe wants to go to where Bonnie is. Um, what Vegapunk wants to give Bonnie is obviously a letter from Kuma. Vegapunk wanting to leave Egghead though, that's really fucking interesting. Maybe he wants to go to where the Revolutionary Army is. But I wonder how he will do that when his brain is there. Wouldn't that be dangerous to just leave Egghead, leaving his brain in there? Hmm. And obviously the giant robot was really fucking interesting too. Fuck. Also, I gotta read chapter 620 again. It says like it might be when they start talking about the 200 years ago, when the Fishman Right movement started to gain ground, they mentioned chapter 620, so I'm probably gonna reread that too. Anyway, that was a good chapter. That was good, that was good, that was good. That was One Piece chapter 1067. Ooh, 21 minutes. If you like this and you enjoy somehow, like, comment, subscribe, all of the good stuff. You know, I'll appreciate it. If there's something you want to see me react to, let me know. Peace.